Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Soul Sundays. Sagittarius, it's a quick 3-card spread, 3 cards from the tarot for you, 1 card for your romantic energy, 1 for your health and 1 for your health for the week ahead. So let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my highest self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Please show me what they need to hear, not what they want to hear for their week ahead. Spirit, can I please have 3 cards? What are the most important messages for Sagittarius, week beginning the 26th of July, 2020? Thank you. Hello, 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 my lovelies. Ooh, big energy here. You're getting in your own way, first of all. So a cycle's ending, you need to let it go. There is a reason why it's ending. There's a reason why you need to let it go, so that you can level up and begin something new. Now, I've been talking a lot about finances and career for you in your last few readings, and how it's been about money and you potentially, being fame and having a lot of attention. But this week I see it really for you about needing to go within and do some soul searching about what your next step is going to be. And I don't just mean in whatever it is that you do for a crust. I mean your next step is in what's the next 6 months look like for me for the next couple of years. They're the kind of questions that I think you're asking yourself at the moment, Sagittarius. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Taurus. Some of you could be dealing with a fellow Sagittarius, and for others of you, this could just represent your energy. Very spiritual week, like I said, of reflection and enlightenment. But let me show it to you as I see it on the board. You have all major arcana, Sagittarius. I think you're the first one this week to actually get this kind of energy coming through. What that means, Spirit's saying to me, tell them what that means. Basically what that means is it's divinely guided energy, right? So even if you want to change it, you can't. It's like something's coming this week up that's like kismet, that's meant to happen. 3 cards out of a 3-card spread, all major arcana, it's something that's written, some sort of soul contract you've agreed to. I'm finding it really hard to talk in your reading, so I feel like that could be a block as well. You have the World card coupled with the Hermit. So you could be dealing with a Virgo as well, but I'm getting earth energy a lot. I'm getting it being a reflection of what it is that you're actually doing, creating in the world, your job, your purpose, the deep stuff. The World card comes up to signify the end of a karmic cycle. It's not energy that we take lightly, because it's almost like ending one way of being. Something that you've been doing, something that you've been producing or putting out into the world. And for some of you, you could be on social media, you could be in the limelight in some way, needs to change. You've known this for a little while, and it's all about shedding your skin and changing your perspective, showing a different side of yourself. There, often when I see the World card, and I talk about closing a karmic cycle, you never really let go of that part of being. It's part of your journey. It's part of who you are. It's made you who you are today, right now, in this very moment, watching this YouTube channel. But for you, it's all about shedding that skin, letting go and being like, okay, I'm raw, I'm vulnerable. Who is it that I want to now portray to the world? What is the best thing for my highest good? For some of you, you could be looking at going back to school, about studying something. Your card, this is the card of Sagittarius, it's coming up in the reverse. So it's showing me that you're at your strength this week, but that's not unusual to get side by side with the Hermit, because it shows me you're going within. So, Sagittarius, what I love about your sign, and I have some really beautiful Sagittarian friends, is that when you shine so brightly. You are effervescent. People are attracted to your energy, to your aura, because it just glows. And one of the things that helps you do that is because you're so confident within yourself. I feel like maybe this week your confidence is lacking because you're going within, as the little turtle looks like here, you're going within your shell to figure out, is this still the right shell for me? Is this still the right path? Is this still the right place for me to live? For some of you, you could feel quite depressed about the current state of affairs in the world. I mean, we all are, but for you particularly, because you can't move, you can't travel, and that's a big thing for your sign. It's showing me that need of wanting to go out, but you can't, so you're staying within your shell. Finances and career, yeah, look, there you go. It's all about what you're doing, what you're putting out in the world. I feel like the focus probably isn't so much on your love life this week. It's more around, what are we doing? Where are we going? How do we make more money? What's our next step? The way that I used to make money doesn't feel right anymore. The way I used to get attention doesn't feel right. This home doesn't exactly sit with me. And, at the moment, we still have a lot of retrograde energy. I predicted that when it comes to coronavirus that we would have a resurgence again around about September, October until about November, where we level out to January next year. So I feel like this is not the time to act. This is the time to review, renew, reassess, all the words, right? Everything that you expect from a retrograde cycle, like when Mercury goes retrograde. Even though we have Mercury direct, we have Venus direct, there's still quite a lot of planets that are retrograde. And for you, it's about revising what you're doing, particularly when it comes to your finances and career. It's almost like love life, what love life? Right now, I just want to focus on me. Your spiritual message for your health is about detoxification. You will know if this is for you. If you are a smoker and you've been smoking a lot lately because of stress, or maybe it's the opposite, you've been really not focused on your diet and you're not eating healthy foods, not eating good meal times, now's the time to really pay attention to your body. It's not a coincidence that this comes underneath the Hermit card, okay? In order to seek enlightenment, in order to be connected to our higher purpose, our higher self, the way that you get the clear answers is by nourishing mind, body, and soul, okay? It's not a wanky term, it's the truth. You cleanse your mind and you detoxify your mind by paying attention to who you're spending time with. If the person that is in your circle does not uplift you, then make that change, okay? What's the saying? We are the sum of the 5 people that we spend time with, or something stupid like that. There's truth in that, okay? So sit down, think about it. Who's the last 5 people that you've been interacting with? Maybe it's that your circle needs to change and grow. It doesn't mean that you love people any less. It just means that you're trying to raise your vibration. You're trying to detoxify your mind. And the same goes for your body. Be very careful about substances this week, what you're putting into your body. If you've been drinking a lot to cope, I don't know, maybe cheesecake is a thing for you. They're showing me lots of sweets, and I don't like sweet food, but like ice cream, cheesecake, not chocolate, but yeah, ice cream, cheesecake. I don't know who that's for, but lay off it, okay? Put down the spoon, step away, not today. Really try and see what you can do for yourself this week that's like a little mini detox. I'm a big advocate for the medical medium. I speak about him a lot in my videos. It's like Insight Timer. I'm kind of addicted. If you haven't heard of him, if you don't know what he's all about, he's a celery juice guy. That would be my advice this week. Even if you're not a fan of celery juice, just go check it out. Have a look, Google it, the benefits of celery juice, Anthony William, the medical medium, and you will see what I'm talking about. I drew you an extra oracle card this week for your romantic energy. And this particular card is called the Fates. It shows that something is indeed fated, and it gives you advice to just know that whatever's meant to be for you will come for you. With so much energy at the moment focused on who you are, where you're going, what you want to do, it's like a coming of self, right? It's like that revision. And, at the bottom of the deck, I have the 8 of Swords here. So it's that mental feeling of being trapped, of being stuck. It's just like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. That's okay. When it comes to love, I just want you to know that whoever's around in your circle, whatever's meant for you will never miss you, okay? Don't have fear of that. In fact, if anything, when you focus on yourself and turn yourself inwards to close out a cycle and to ask yourself, what do I really want? That's when you start to raise your vibration. That's when you start to level up. And that's when people start to become attracted to you again. Okay. Lots of inner work this week. It's going to be good if you actually do the work, if you actually put yourself out there, if you choose to focus on these 2 areas, your finances and career, and detoxifying your mind, body, soul, then, the relationship will come. And if you're already in a relationship, I don't see any breakups here or anything like that. This is just about your focus is very different this week. It's internal, it's on self. All right, my loves, that was your reading. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps the channel more than you know. And I'll be back with you next week. Take care.